How's it going, everybody? Thank you for watching another video. Tonight we're going to be checking out this stunning luxury folding EDC knife from Mcusta. This is the Take. And as always, guys, if at the ending of the video you want to purchase this awesome folding EDC knife from Mcusta and help support the channel, make sure you check out the link in the description below because we do get a commission if you purchase this knife. And of course, before getting started, just want to thank the good folks out at Mcusta for sending me this knife to review. Let's get started. Before getting started, I just want to point out that this version of the Take is part of the Shinra series, and you can kind of tell it's part of that series because of these beautiful Damascus steel handles. Each of these will have their own reviews. This one has already been reviewed. I'll leave a link for it right up here. But in this video, let's have a closer look at this guy. Let's begin with a quick size reference just so you get a better idea for the overall size of this knife. Here it is next to a small permanent marker. Let's have a look at what it looks like vertically. Now with the blade open. And we'll go back to vertical. Let's take a quick measurement with the blade closed here, and it looks like it's coming in. So there's 3.5 there. So just about 3 3/4 inches long, the blade closed. Let's have a look with the blade open. From the tip of the blade to the end of the handle, looking like just about 6.5 inches overall length. Let's have a look at the top of the knife here so you get a better idea for the overall thickness of this knife. And look at how the light catches that milling. Man, that is stunning. All right, so here's a pair of chopsticks. Here is the thicker side. Here is the thinner side. So definitely thinner than that. In fact, more in line probably with the smaller side. And let's take a quick measurement here. So going across that way, just about 5/16 of an inch thick. Let's have a look at the thickness of this blade right up in the spine area. And that is a chunker, right? Drop point blade. Look at that. I bet you could fit 2/4 on there. Yep, easily. All right, let's get this knife on the scale so you get a better idea for how much weight you're going to be putting in your pocket. All right, overall weight coming in at about 3.5 ounces. And just in case you're wondering what 3.5 ounces feels like, well, if you got a deck of cards around the house, it weighs almost as much as that. Let's have a look at your opening mechanism. So you've got dual thumb studs. You can flick it open with your right or your left thumb. Check out the coloring on that. It's like a bluish purple rainbow. Same thing with the pivot. I don't know if that's part of the anodizing process or if it's case hardened. This is an anodized pivot pin. And it is rotating on Teflon washers. Absolutely fast, slick opening. And this looks like a frame lock, but when you look really close, it's actually a liner lock. So when you flick the blade open, this arm will swing over and lock at the base of the blade here and lock it into place. Look at how tight the tolerance is there. You can barely even see it. To close it, all you got to do is move this arm on the side like so. Close up the blade. One-handed operation is easy. Let's have a look up front at this blade. All right, drop point blade as we've seen. There is no jimping up here. Absolutely smooth. Lines flow right down to the point. Look how thick that is. You're going to have a lot of mass behind your edge here. It's going to be a very sturdy and strong blade. This is a legitimate Damascus pattern. It is not lasered on there. We have a sharpening choil here that's going to help you sharpen this entire edge from the tip of the knife here down to the base. And then as far as grinds go, if we tip this to the side, we can see that there is a small curvature here. So it's not a super deep hollow grind, but there's definitely a small curvature there. So this is going to be a really strong slicer. The process used to make this steel is called sanmai, or 3 layers. So you have your Damascus layers on the outside. And on the inside, you have a VG10 core. Now, back in the day, VG10 used to be a super steel, and it is still an awesome steel to use. You got 15% chromium. That's going to help it with corrosion resistance. It's easy to sharpen, easy to maintain. The edge retention is awesome, and it takes a really nice edge. So the way you make Damascus is you basically have 2 types of whatever steel, and you tend to just stack them how you want. So we're just going to go alternating like this. And you can go as many layers as you want. You can fold it over as many times as you want. But basically, you get your billets, you mix them up, you weld them together, and then you forge them. And that's what makes that wavy pattern. So let's say now you have your two Damascus billets here. Now you're going to put your VG10 in the middle. You're going to stack them together, weld them together, and then forge them. That's how you get Sanmai 3 layers. Let's have a closer look at these gorgeous Damascus bamboo style handles. The way they get this wave pattern to come out is when they're done forging it, they acid etch it, and that's what brings that pattern forward. And again, look at how the CNC machining just brings out the light. And guys, you can't even see the gaps in here in this backspacer. If you come back here, you can kind of see it right here. But the tolerances are so incredibly tight. Love the way it picks up the light there. Absolutely gorgeous. And the bamboo style, it contours to your fingers. They just fit so nicely in here. Even on the top here, again, just how it catches the light. Stunning. Last thing I want to show you guys is the pocket clip. Hammer texture, deep carry. There's a profile view there. Love the way that it bends up over the top here. This is reversible to the other side. And this will be tip-up carry only. Here's a quick look at what this knife is going to look like when you put it in your pocket. It's absolutely going to disappear. And what a gorgeous clip to have hanging out of your pocket there with that hammer texture. Once again, guys, this has been the Take from Mcusta. If you're looking for a new EDC knife for yourself or maybe even for a gift that's got incredibly unique features, really great steel up front, and most of all is going to maintain that high standard of quality from Japan, this might be a great option for you. Well, alright guys, this is the ending of the video. Remember, if you want to purchase this knife, make sure you check out the link in the description below. Thank you for watching, and I'll catch you in the next video.